Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be working on part 3 of this Nutcracker. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take, but I guess that's because I'm leaving it so that I can record it as I do it. So what I'm working on right now is I'm going to be making this part here, the charcoal gray that I was using yesterday. It's really early in the morning here. It's just after 7. I've been up for a couple hours, but I've been trying to get caught up on the YouTube color tubers that I follow. Get caught up on watching their videos, making my comments and feedback. Of course, I think every one of them are wonderful. That's, just for doing the pictures. And then the talent that a lot of people have is just unbelievable. It's just so, I shouldn't say unbelievable. It's believable, but it's just so wonderful. It's amazing. I was watching this morning, who was it? Color Me Stress Free. She was doing her final part on a PDF download that she was coloring. And I'll tell you, oh my. I sent her a comment saying that it was absolutely fantastic. Her name's Debbie, and she was using this stress inks, and she put it all on the page, like around the edges and around. She had been colored a mermaid with looked like eels and little fish. And so she took this distress ink, and she put it all around the edges, different colors of blues and greens, because it was underwater. And then she put water on it, and it kind of like did this funny little thing. And then what did she do? She used some pearlescent water paints and dabbed that on, and I tell you, it's an absolute beautiful picture. If you get a chance, the channel is Color Me Stress Free, and her name is Debbie. It's a beautiful, beautiful work. She does very nice work. A lot of times I like having a fellow color tubers channel on when I'm working so I can listen to them and look up, and because my desk is positioned so I can see the TV while I'm working. I can look up from my coloring and see what they're doing and listen to them, so it's really helpful for me. I guess I get voices become familiar, and you know, even though I never see them, I understand, what they're talking about and their little mannerisms and the way they color, and it's really special. It's almost like it's another family. Yeah, so I really don't have TV. What I have is, I have a TV set, and I have just a hard drive, and it's in a box. Of course, it's in a box, but it's a big hard drive. It came from a business, so I didn't need sound or anything like that on it, or camera or anything like that, because I don't have cable TV or TV of any kind. It just costs too much money, and there's nothing that I want to watch. So my computer is hooked up to my TV set by HDMI. So I just go online, and everything I watch or do is on either YouTube or a website You know, and there's a few things I maybe don't get, but, you know, I don't miss it, so it's obviously not that important to me. Where's my red? I lost my red. I know I had a red because I did Santa's. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll have to be a different color. I packed it away the other day. Let's do this first. Yeah, so that's how my entertainment is hooked up. So with my desk kind of beside my couch, I can look and watch TV or, you know, whatever show I'm watching. I watch a lot of shows that are actually on TV, but you can get them on YouTube. And I love true crime. You know, like forensic files and FBI files and those kind of things, where you're getting what the police and the FBI actually do. It's not about the crime itself. It's more, for me, about how they solve it and the new technologies that come out and are now available compared to, you know, even 10 years ago. That's what I find fascinating. But I also kind of find fascinating is the mindset of the people who have done the crime. It's kind of a fascinating topic on its own. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll find that red again later on and maybe put some red in there, or I'm not quite sure what I'll put in behind those X's. Maybe even a blue that matches his blue jeans. Yep, those are blue jeans. He's got blue jeans on. Okay, so I think I'm going to do his little hand. It's supposed to be another really hot day today, so I'm just going to plan on spending it inside and videotaping. So I have some in the box, kind of. Don't have to release them all the same day. I can wait. And we're going to go to the other side. I usually have a small piece of paper that's covering the rest of my work. I've had experience with all of a sudden having my hand, the palm of my hand, smearing my color everywhere. So yeah, even with Prismacolors, you know, which are, even with my polychromos, which are oil, not wax, yeah, they'll spread if you're moving too much. So yeah. And after all the work that you do on a picture, yeah, I'm not about to ruin it. Not after a couple that I've done that to. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave, of course, this part white, because usually that's the way it is. It's white. Okay, stay there, little girl, little boy. I'm going to have to go fishing in my crayons to get a blue and some red. I don't care if the blue is exactly the same, as long as I have a blue. Yeah. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to make this a nice blue. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll put the cuff blue. I can do that. So it doesn't have to be white. That's an idea. I absolutely love coloring. And I love that I can sit and chat to you guys, to whoever's watching. Oh, and I really want to thank anybody who's been watching my channel, anybody who's subscribed. I have 50 subscribers now. Isn't that awesome? I love it. My hands are shaking. That's okay. So the day I'm doing this is Wednesday. I think it's July the 8th. That is one thing about being in quarantine or lockdown or whatever you want to call it. Some days, you know, you got to look at your watch or your cell phone or YouTube channel to find out what day it is. Kind of run together when you're, for me, kind of just run together. I was talking to my mom the other day and she says that too. She sometimes doesn't realize what day it is. I live in Ontario, Canada, and we are in phase 2 of our reopening of the province. As of today, anyway. This morning, I should say. Yeah. You never know, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do these guys on this side. I'm kind of all over the page when I talk or color and chat. Whatever just comes to my mind, I don't mind talking about. And I was thinking this morning, you know, I feel in my recovery from breaking down, it's somewhat of a surprise how important it is to have a reason, and I'm not going to say a reason to live or anything like that. That's not what I mean. It's important. It's surprising that it's important to feel that you're doing something. Now, grant you, in the early stages of my recovery, I was not able to do anything. I could barely tie my shoes. And, you know, I used to have a note, sticky notes. I had them all over the house. And, you know, thinking back on this, I maybe should have been hospitalized, but nobody cared to check on me, so they didn't really know. But I had little notes all over the house so that when I walked in somewhere, I knew what I was there for, because I really had no idea. I was kind of just in basic survival mode. Like, you know, in the bathroom, on the bathroom mirror, there was a sticky note, Pat, brush your teeth. That's how basic it was for me. You know, and in the kitchen, eat, you know, just a sign saying eat. A note, I should say. And, you know, for a long time, my day, my whole life was sleep, wake up, have something to eat, go back to bed. And mostly what I ate was instant oatmeal and protein shakes. If anybody's watched my video getting to know me, I'm a bodybuilder and a power lifter. So that's always kind of been ingrained in me, and I knew that was probably the easiest way for me to survive. Somehow inside my brain I knew oatmeal and protein. And then I also had peanut butter and jam and toast. Those were my mainstays for a long, long time. And, you know, I would sleep for 4 hours, wake up, eat either of those two options, and go right back to bed. It was basic survival. And that was at the start of my journey. And that's a long time ago. That is over 13 years ago now. It's been a long road, and it is not an easy road by no means. Excuse me. I think I'm going to make these circles on his crown. I'm going to make him this pretty sparkle pop blue. Isn't that beautiful, the color? It shows green. It almost looks turquoisey green. I'll move the page as soon as I get these three done so you can see the color and the sparkle as it goes. Wow, eh? It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. There's a lady in the building. She's Scottish. She has a Scottish accent. And she just loves Wilson. She calls him gorgeous. Just gorgeous. There it is. Look at that, eh? Wow. That's a beauty. Love that color. Okay, so what am I going to do? You know, I don't know what I'm going to do now. I don't know what I'm going to do for his eyes. Maybe I can do them green, because I've got some green shades here. If anyone wants to, please in the comment section let me know if you like this kind of a video, or what type of video you would like to see, because I am more than willing to do a different type of video for you. Wilson's down here looking up at me. I think he's telling me he wants to go out. After the last couple days and the fact that he's been getting sick, I'm not taking him for a walk in the heat. I probably gave him a bit of a heat stroke and I didn't even realize it. Lost in my own thoughts, eh? I like this little guy. He's cute. Okay, everyone, I think that's it for today. It's just a little over 22 minutes. There's not going to be a part 4. What I'm going to do is I'll finish this off camera and you'll see what it looks like completely finished in my July completed pictures. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope everybody has a great day. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.